Alright, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. This is part 6. Last time we met with Alexius, we chose to go to the mages instead of the Templars, and we confronted Alexius under the new information that we learned about him in the Venatori, and he essentially used time magic. Dorian explained it seemed like he was trying to take us right at a time to essentially change what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, being the game and stuff, but Dorian interfered, and us having our men confront his men and stuff like that, apparently Dorian says that it altered with his stuff and essentially prevented the outcome that he wanted, but it moved us somehow in a different time, and we ended up in this cell. We killed a couple guys. We don't have our other party members, Iron Bull and Barrick. Dorian told us that they might still be back where we were originally. So we gotta try and find out when the hell we are and how we get back. So let's do that. We picked up the prison key from one of the bodies of the dudes we killed. Dorian's got some points to spend, so let's do that. First off, what I should have done with Vivian, I didn't bury her. First things first, let's apply that. And now we go into what kind of spells do we want Dorian to have. We're going to do this. It's just the two of us, so essentially I think we're going to be sharing the aggro here. We'll do that as well. And then we're going to give him some offensive spells. Like maybe I want to give him some fire. When you panic, we should mass explode enemies or burning in agony. Yeah, I think I wanted to give him some fire. This doesn't trigger a cooldown period. That's interesting. A lot of passives here. Flash fire burns brighter and hotter until panic. Enemy suffers. It burns hotter and has a shorter cooldown time. Fire upon your enemies more often. You have mastered the summoning of fire, increasing your effectiveness with panicking and burning enemies. Spells burn away ambient magic that would otherwise slow down your casting. Every spell you cast shortens your active cooldown times. Okay, so if he's gonna, I'm gonna give him this. Well, look at this. When you cast a fire spell, the spell consumes half your current barrier. To empower it, largely the barrier consumes the barrier opponent. We won't do that just yet. Under a flaming barrier that burns and panics enemies that pass through it. We'll do that. Cooldown. See if we have anything. That's not. We don't have any weapons for him. What is this? The duration. Yeah, let's do that. Ranged defense. Let's do that since. Okay. Cycle lightning staff. Any better than what he has? See, this one has more fire. This one has fire damage. I just give him fire stuff. I don't think this. I mean, y'all can probably correct me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure this just means his like normal attack. Like if I were to control him and hit like the right trigger, he would just shoot fire. But this other one, he would shoot lightning instead. I don't think it necessarily is like a bonus to fire damage, which would make sense with his fire ability. So I'm gonna give him this one just because it's more damage, and it also gives him an 8% critical damage bonus. Let's get out of here. Let's see what's up.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
So did he send us to like a feature? Hello, gentlemen. How y'all doing today? Doing good? Behind you, sucker. Go that way. Looks like we gotta go both ways. Okay. Is through here. What's down here? Stone. Fiona.
You're alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
Fiona, is that you?
Fiona? Is that really you?
What's left of me?
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
Harvest Mire. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
Oh my goodness. We need to go
We have
back.
to get out of here. Go back in time.
Please, stop this from happening. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
I'll do all I can.
I promise. I will do everything in my power to set things right.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must
Very true.
try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
It's been a whole year.
If red lyrium is an infection, Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
We saw red lyrium at the beginning of the game. Iron Bull.
You're not dead. You're supposed to be dead. There was a burn on the ground and everything.
Alexius didn't kill us. His spell sent us through time. This is our future.
Well, it's my present, and in my past, I definitely saw you both die.
You don't look well.
Are you all right? You don't look so good.
Red lyrium. If I'm lucky, it'll kill me. If not, I'm hoping I die fighting.
You're dying?
No, he's not. If we find Alexius, we go back and none of this will happen. Remember?
Alexius isn't the one you need to worry about. It's his Elder One. He killed the Empress of Orlais and used the confusion to launch an invasion of the South. The army was all demons. You ever fought a demon army? I don't recommend it.
That's pretty bad.
Well, shit.
I know, right? Let's move. No time like the present.
Well, shit. We got Iron Bull with us. Let's go. How do we... Oh, do we still need to do something over here? Barrick. Were you here the whole time? What the heck?
Andraste Sacred Knickers, you're alive. Where were you? How did you escape?
We didn't escape. Alexius sent us into the future.
Everything that happens to you is weird.
You noticed that too?
You might be right about that.
I'm always right, and when I'm not, I lie about it. So, what are you doing here? Or did you come back just to trade quips with me?
We get to Alexius, and I just might be able to send us back to our own time. Simple, really.
You and I have very different definitions of the word simple. You want to take on Alexius? I'm in. Let's go.
Magister's
All
in
right.
his throne room. Vince say he locked himself in.
We got the whole crew. No. Oh no, I'm dead.
Well, it's nice to do something constructive for a change.
Nice to be doing anything at all. I'm enjoying it while it lasts.
Take a look around. See if there's anything we can use.
Replenished. Prayer to the new god. Praise his name who has risen from the darkness. Praise his name who has striven for the light. Praise his name who has walked to the golden city. Praise his name. The old gods are no more. The maker never was. The new god is among us. Praise his name. I got the keys? Nope. But I can open it. Get that money. What we got going on over here? Guard's journal. Alexius keeps asking for patrols of the walls. Waste of time if you ask me. The Inquisition ground themselves to a pulp against the walls ages ago. Ferelden made 3 attempts to lay siege here before the last life got crushed out of them. Who's left out there to threaten us? The mountain barbarians? But Alexius seems to expect a siege. Man's got completely mad. Better to put the men on watch inside the walls. More of these blasted rifts open every day. It was better when we still had the people for blood sacrifices. Unbound demons have emptied the castle, village, and surrounding countryside of everyone who's not sleeping in their armor. Now it's just wild demons everywhere. Damn. Nice to put the perspective in of what will happen if we fail. Go on.
There is no maker. The Elder One has taken all that is his and will soon rule from his city.
That still doesn't make him a god.
There is no god but the Elder One. The Maker is dead. Say it.
Never. I'll die a good Andrastian before living a second as one of you.
Hey!
You will break.
I will die first. Or you will.
There we
You're
go.
alive.
It'll be alright.
You're safe now.
Forget safe. If you came back from the dead, you need to do better than safe. You need to end this. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I have to get back.
I need to find Alexius and reverse the spell.
If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
He's right.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle.
Take a boat. Over here. Get this guy right here. Close it. Thank you. What you doing out there, man?
The Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No!
Come forth and serve the Elder One.
What the hell? Oh, damn.
This is madness. Alexius can't have wanted this.
Gotta head back to the throne room. Okay.
The breach! It's everywhere.
Holy crap.
Used to be, was only dwarves who were afraid of the sky. Now, just good sense.
Gotcha. So many. We keep moving. We got new stuff. Let's check it out. The DPS is lower. I want to put this one in my offhand. All right. Let's go. Over here. Alexius's journal. This is the final entry. Nothing works. I've tried countless times to go back before the Conclave explosion, before Felix's caravan was attacked by Darkspawn, before the Venatori first arrived in Minerathis, without success. The breach is the wellspring that makes this magic possible, and travel outside of its timeline is impossible. The Elder Ones demand that I change the events of the Conclave can never be fulfilled. He may kill me for failing them, but I must protect Felix from his wrath. Seems like the breach is some sort of source for this power that he used to send us through time.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
That doesn't sound good. Demons coming in. Come on now. Close this damn rift.
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
Red lyrium shard. Are they just dropped? Something clear?
Are they prey? Let's try to take them by surprise.
Oh, damn.
The warrior! Doesn't look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers.
No, no it doesn't. Another one. Let's climb up here. Is that it? Oh, it's not. Need just like a vantage point. Lever's not right enough. So I guess that area in the map was just pointing me where a red lyrium shard would be.
How much damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
Sword blade. Are we going this way? Oh, dang. Studies on the blight. Introduction of blight to prisoners yields no discernible pattern. Disease progresses erratically. Some subjects die within hours despite all efforts. Others show no symptoms at all. Subjects may harbor some natural resistance, which makes isolation and testing a priority. Later entry follows. 6 more subjects died. Transfusions of blood from resistance prisoners to slow the rate of corruption only slightly. Healthy flesh taken from live subjects and implanted in the infected will often die even before corruption spreads to it. In cases where implantation is successful, blight corruption spreads across donor flesh faster than host flesh. Prisoner Leliana has been the most useful source of resistant blood and skin to date. Bash. This. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
Sorry for interrupting your dinner.
Yeah. Do you have a shard? You do. Just goes back into that room that bashed the wall to get to.
Try to take out that enchanter quickly.
Surprise!
Upstairs!
Let's go.
For some light reading.
And does this enchanter have some red lyrium?
Let's head back to the main hall.
Aha!
I think I know how we'll open that door.
coat schematic. Oh, has a route? Well, hello there. I hope I'd find you here.
I was worried I'd have to search the whole castle for you, Alexius.
There's no longer anywhere to run. I knew
yeah?
you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
The end?
What do you mean? What's ending?
The irony that you should appear now of all the possibilities. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, that is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius, what have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Give us the amulet.
Hand over the amulet, and we let him go.
Let him go, and I swear you'll get what you want.
I want the world back.
No. No!
Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Oh, damn.
Where are your assassins this time?
I'm sorry, this dude just opens grips now? Yeah, there he is. Get him. Oh, we almost got this.
He wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
We can still help him.
This Alexius was too far gone. But the Alexius in our time might still be reasoned with.
I suppose that's true. this is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible! You must go now!
Yeah, we gotta go.
The Elder One.
You have to hurry. This is bad.
What's going on here?
We'll head out front. Keep them off your tail.
Isn't there another way?
I can't let you kill yourself for me. There must be another way.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way we live is if this day never comes. Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have hours.
Oh no. Dorian, come on!
Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
You move, and we all die!
Go!
You'll have to do better than that.
Surprise! That's all.
Is that the best you've got?
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. Or not.
Grand Enchanter, we'd like to discuss your abuse of our hospitality.
Your Majesties.
When we offered the Mage's Sanctuary, we did not give them the right to drive our people from their homes.
King Alistair, Queen Anora, I assure you, we never intended...
In light of your actions, good intentions are no longer enough.
You and your followers have worn out your welcome.
Alistair.
Leave Ferelden, or we'll be forced to make you leave.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
We could offer you protection.
The Inquisition might be willing to take in the mages.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I've known a lot of mages. They can be loyal friends if you let them. Friends who make bad decisions, but still loyal.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
You're our prisoners. No, I'm just kidding. You're our allies.
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
A generous offer. But will the rest of the Inquisition honor it?
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
It's a generous offer. I doubt you're going to get a better one from us.
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
Let's go.
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
We need their cooperation.
We need them to close the breach. It's not going to work if we make enemies of them.
I know we need them for the breach, but they could do as much damage as the demons themselves.
Enough arguing. None of us were there. We cannot afford to second-guess our people. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
We'll need lyrium. I can help. What does that mean?
Closing the breach will require a lot of magic, and that means lyrium. I have contacts who can help.
Contacts meaning smugglers? Send them word. We need every advantage.
We have legitimate lyrium supply lines already.
And they don't need to hear of this.
Keep it under the table, and I'll do what I can to quiet rumors.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
There goes my nap.
And I'd hope to sit out the assault on the breach. Take a nap. Maybe go for a walk.
What is it they say? No rest for the wicked.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
Yeah, I'm glad you're staying.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make a willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Alright, seems we got another big story mission. So let's see what happens when we go in here. We got an Inquisition perk. We already got Underworld Knowledge. We're gonna get this one. Grants a 5% increase in XP earned from killing foes. More XP is always a good thing in my mind, so let's do it. And now in your heart shall burn. Join forces with your new allies to assault the heart of the breach and close it once for all. It's recommended levels 8 to 11. I'm only level 7. I don't want to go in here and risk it being unnecessarily difficult, so we're gonna look at some of these extra pieces here. What is this? Up until now, Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Chantry's deep coffers. Now the Inquisition's forces seek out its own sources of revenue. Is going to grow further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin for the Inquisition's willing to focus its efforts on the matter. First time. Okay, we're gonna let's try and do some of these things. Okay, so if we go to Josephine, trading in favors with merchants and the nobility is my specialty. Could earn a great deal. Be careful. Liliana's would be a simple matter to collect secrets and sell them with nothing traceable back to the Inquisition. Cullen, we have soldiers, let them protect caravans, do other honest work for coin. I like this one. We'll do Cullen. Or Josephine is quicker. But no, let's do Cullen. Let's do Cullen.
To work?
And are we able to do other things? Like, what's this? The Cult of Andraste. Before the Fifth Blight and the arrival of the hero Ferelden Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped the dragon. One they believed to be Andraste reborn. Both the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the Temple of Sacred Ashes, but there may still be undiscovered passages in mountains containing the relics. With a concerned search effort, it might be possible to unearth something useful to the Inquisition. So in this one, Josephine not able to participate. Only Liliana and Cullen, but Cullen's busy. Liliana's this is a task best left to a few select agents knowledgeable regarding dangerous magic. I have just the ones in mind. Cullen's, I'm leery of what we might find in these passages, but we have enough soldiers for a search, so we'll simply need to be careful. Liliana seems like the better choice for this one anyways, so we'll just do that.
Let's see what we have.
And I think it's good that we do some of these extra things on the map here anyways before we move on to the next main mission to kind of like set ourselves up a little better. And since I mentioned this before, hold up, wait a minute. All right, let's just read these out. The dash, sorry about that lyrium deal at the Conclave going sideways. When I said I expected the talks to blow up, that wasn't what I meant. At least you made it out of there in one piece. You always did have strange luck. I'm not saying where I am now. Let's call it somewhere safe enough and leave the prying eyes guessing. Dash is looking for you, well, both of us, but mostly you, angry as a drunk Bronto. He thinks you ran off with his lyrium, Sal Roca. And now you're hiding from the carta behind a wall of Inquisition muscle. I'd be careful of you, Lantos. So this here is in relation to our backstory, because we were a carta spy, if I'm remembering correctly, charged to go to the Conclave, figure out what the hell was going on. The only option we have here is Josephine. We can't openly negotiate with Carta, but we might get orders from our ambassadors on behalf. Liliana, this Carta can't be useful to us. We should arrange a payoff and subdue this branch of the Carta with little difficulty. So Cullen says let's get rid of him. Liliana says let's pay him off. We can't openly negotiate. Rosemar's ambassador do so on behalf. I'm not sure how I like might like Liliana's better. Terran of High Fever of High Ever concerns the Tyrannaire of High Ever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of divine Justinia. The most holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil on High Ever in remembrance of Justinia and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. I know Terran Coastland and I knew Justinia. I can't attend, but I could write to him. We have a number of heralded officers we could send in honor guard. However, we should send a diplomatic attaché and some of the Templars who knew the divine. I like this one. I like Josephine's option in this one, but I'm gonna look at the other ones before I make a decision because address Nolan's concerns. Herald, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason, and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I've seen elves and apostates among them, filthy savages, tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the Conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I'll see you richly rewarded for your faith. Praise the light Lord Kildarn of Ferelden. Take advantage of his raving. My spies can harass the refugees and move somewhere else to win Lord Kildarn's favor. Send a few patrols, but I prefer they help the refugees, not this Lord Kildarn. Yes, Lord Kildarn, a pariah, even among his peers. Let us send a polite refusal and nothing more. Let's just say no. Let's look at this one, because I'm really interested in doing Hardened Hightown 3 Varric's Revenge. Let's see what this is about. Ruffles. I need a favor. Actually, let's call it a loan, since I'll pay it back. I got a letter from my editor in Kirkwall today. She tells me that Hardened Hightown 3, the repunching, appeared in print from an Antivan printer 4 weeks ago. Give you a moment to contemplate the horror that is that title. I had my contacts in the Merchants Guild look for the author a couple years back. The best they could find out for spending a couple hundred gold was that Pearl Bellenforth is a pen name. I could have told them that for free. Got contacts with the Antivan print houses, maybe find out more than the guild. Fair. So again, Cullen is not able to do this one. We got Liliana. If this author has evaded the Merchants Guild, the Crows might be a better choice for investigating him. Josephine. I could ask a friend in Antiva City to look into this matter, I suppose. Liliana sounds like the better option here. So we'll wait for Liliana there. Answer a request from Hasman. Commander Cullen, I understand the Inquisition is working with Redcliffe's mages. I'm surprised someone from Kirkwall would condone any arrangement with them, but it does put you in a position to aid us. Hasmel's circle sustained significant damage during the uprising. Rather than follow the Lord Seeker, many of our Templars elected to remain and deal with the aftermath, but our resources are limited. Furthermore, we have loyalist mages with us. Hasmel's people would happily throw them to the wolves even though they had nothing to do with the rebellion. As it stands, I fear we may fail in our duty to protect them. I trust you sympathize with our predicament. I humbly request our charges be transferred to the Inquisition. I Commander Bryson. The only one we can use right now is Josephine. We can arrange safe passage from Hasmel and let the city's leaders believe they owe us a favor. Hostility towards mages remains, but there are ways to travel without drawing notice. We have a few Templars of our own. Hasmel's Templar will be comfortable working with them. They can ensure safe passage for the mages. I like Cullen's part here. But again, he's busy gathering coin right now. Red Jenny, Inquisition needs bees. I do not know how someone would come to this idea, but I can see the use. It is a large area to search, however. A memo from Josephine written on a note from Sarah. Know what ruins a party? Bees. I know a man who teaches how to jar them, safe but angry, stingy, no good for hunting, but great for throwing. He's somewhere south. Sarah has scribbled a jar of bees hitting someone in the face, also a butt. Eliana, if he's peddling them to fighting forces, my people will find the trail. Too large an area to cover, bounty hunters are simpler bets. I can send runners among the bands. If this weapon can help, it will be found. May I rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden? Inquisition soldiers have gone missing in the marshy reaches of southern Ferelden because the region is largely uncharted. Finding them will be difficult, but the Inquisition's advisors are determined to find out what happened and, if possible, bring people back alive. Okay, so this is looks like a mission here. If I contact the local band, she can send out search parties for the missing soldiers right away. Send my people. A few scouts will move more quickly than a larger group could. Other soldiers are volunteering to search for their lost comrades. They won't rest until they found them. Do that. We'll do this one in just a sec. We're gonna go over to Anaid and see what's going on over here. Grey Warden trees, change remains. Red Jenny says drop and grab. Truth of dare, report. Choose successor and leads. Part of a Ben Hasrath report noting the current fight for succession in Leeds, which has been without a direct ruler since Duke Bramage died early in the Orlesian Civil War. The duchy will go to one of 3 members of the dead Duke's family, all of whom have possible claims to the position due to the complex nature of Orlesian politics. Cousin Carlina, already a duchess by marriage, daughter Manette, whose claim is muddied by her youthful naivety and the fact that her father pushed her into a life of service to the Chantry after his wife's death, likely to protect her from the dangers of the game, and his brother Jean Gaspard, an ambitious and cunning man who has been searching for power. Caroline is capable and not overly invested in overseeing these personally. Monet would be the most easily manipulated but less likely to be useful. Jean Gaspard would be difficult to manipulate and could present threat if he succeeds his brother. Any of the 3 candidates become a valuable ally to the Inquisition. The other 2 must be removed from play first. Okay, so Liliana says Monette would do better in the Chantry than in the game. I can see that she's encouraged to take vows. Jean Gaspard is a chevalier and capable military leader. If we want him removed, I dare say we might recruit him for ourselves. Then I can destroy Carolina's marriage with 4 words and the proper glove left on the proper table. Yeah, I like Josephine's one here. So let's do this for Josephine, and then let's go back and do
at your service
that mission. So we got, see, I should have been doing this earlier. I should have been noticing this earlier and do this while I'm doing other things. So I've just been here and I noticed that Liliana's almost done. So let's wait for that. The Cult of Andraste. It's incredible how many passages remained undiscovered even after the Chantry's arrival. They scoured every inch of these mountains for years in search of anything related to the sacred ashes. The cult didn't build all of this. It was here long before. Who knows how many years it would take to find it all. Of the new passages uncovered during the search, most were long empty or contained goods far beyond salvage. Few, however, yield some artifacts of interest, and one evidently contains strange runes we have yet to translate. And find someone capable of doing so, they might be of use. The rewards received: a life ward amulet. Now she's done. Secrets of Andraste is now here. The runes discovered in the mountain passage during the recent search are a type never seen before, neither to Vinter nor Elven, perhaps dating back to the time of Andraste herself. There are a few who might be able to translate the script, and the benefit of doing so is unknown. I know of several, and even scholars who can be discreet, who happily translate the runes for us. We have agents with magical knowledge and the means to acquire texts. Let's work on this ourselves. I like Josephine for that one. Let's look at this one again. So now that Liliana's done, we're going to do the Carta Gets Its Cut, and I like Liliana's one here. This Carta Clank could be useful to us. We should arrange a payoff. I like that she says they could be useful to us, because I like that Carta is part of our backstory. So we're going to do this with Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
We'll have her do that. And we're going to go here, and I like the secrets for the rescue the soldiers missing from Ferelden. Send my people a few scouts will move more quickly than a larger group could. I like this. Rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. The missing soldiers have been found in a bog called the Fallow Mire. They are being held hostage by Avar, who demand to meet the Herald of Andraste if the Inquisition wants to see its people alive again. Let's go here. Out of all our party members, we have not used Sarah yet. So let's get her in here. I like Iron Bull, and let's bring back Solace.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
Why?
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
That's fame for you.
Should I autograph something for him before he tries to behead me?
They think readings for the weak. You know, scholars, lowlanders, or legion peasants. Getting to our troops won't be easy.
Gotcha.
You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
Not the biggest fan.
They're not on the list of my favorite monsters.
You'll want to stay out of the water, then. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the Fallow Mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive. Dispatch for you.
Report.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Alright, we got some points to spend, so let's do that. Flanking your Twin Fangs attack will keep your target's armor sundered from below. Let's do this. Power up. Now we got Sarah. She's gonna be an archer for sure. There with that. Long shot. I've had trouble and fire hail of arrows at enemies that are trying to close with me. Yep, that's probably good there. You can move faster while firing without sacrificing accuracy. Do this, do this. Let's allow her to go invisible if she chooses to. Now, Iron Bull. Yeah, let's go. Iron Bull, Charging Bull. Why not? Let's give him that. And Solace. Yeah, let's give him Revive. Why not? Okay, so we got to go over here to find lost souls. On our way, get some rifts, get a campsite. Let's go.
Look, signs of a plague.
It must have been a terrible illness. No one's come to reclaim the land. No one living, at any rate.
I think dead or what? So I've noticed that these guys are a high level. Did it not? Oh, I don't remember it saying anything about what the level is in this area. I have the same issue with the Storm Coast, where it seemed like I might have been a little too under-leveled there. So we'll try and make it to the camp. That's up here somewhere.
Is that a beacon of some sort?
Something is odd about those runes, but I cannot determine what.
Oh no, that can't be good.
Look out!
corpses out of the mud and fight on solid ground.
Keep an eye out for more then.
Are they weakened on solid ground, or? The Leon is ready to report in. Oh, that's nice that it tells me. Wait. Why does it still have an exclamation point? Also, this is a fast travel point, so. Balefire and the Fallow Mire. The Balefire messages in the Fallow Mire are largely gibberish. They imply a kind of paranoia. Certain letters and numbers repeat. It is possible the writings in code. These Balefire runes are interspersed with numbers and mathematical notations. They evoke a clear sense of panic, as if the author was trying to figure out a difficult problem. Oh, that's what that mission is. You Balefire unveil the runes. Looks like we might have another one up here. The journal is half undecipherable. The parts that can be read are splattered with ink, as if the author had written them in a hurry. There were years of notes in that book. Years. So who could have taken it or deciphered it? Someone followed me from the circle? I bet it was Warren or Claris. They always were jealous little busy bodies. If they saw what I've done, the demons I've harnessed, they'd be green with envy. Who's afraid of spirits now, you simpering ews? Ews? But I must have my book back. I will write down the cipher again, before I forget again. These demons are clever. I can't have them demanding a price for decrypting my own notes. The concoctions I can make with the plants here, in safe amounts, will open my mind to vistas past the fade. The demons hinted is beyond me, because they wish to undermine me. It's so clear. It's so very clear. So let's... Staring at the set of unreadable runes conjures up strong feelings of bitterness and arrogance in equal measure. They fade slowly. Y'all on the way here? Let's go. Continue on in this direction. There's the campsite.
We could make camp here?
Note from a scout. Warn the Herald her life is in danger if she comes to the mire. Our patrol spotted a Var 3 days ago. We didn't understand why they came down from the crossbacks until we were captured in an ambush. Their leader said they came because they heard the Inquisition was in the area. They want to lure out and kill the Herald of Andraste to win favor with their gods. I escaped, but I can't free the others without help. I found a good camping spot for a rescue party. I'll tend my wounds before heading off. Scout Aubrey Greenholm.
sign of the Avar who want to challenge me. Or the Inquisition soldiers.
They better be fine. And the ones who took them, they won't be.
Nope. You said it, Sarah. Looks like you got... Hello?
So, you're Herald of Andraste.
Yeah?
My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
Why aren't you attacking?
I thought the Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rights to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
Or am I missing people hurt?
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
What are you doing here?
Why aren't you with the other Avar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know.
Called Fade Rifts.
They're caused by the breach in the sky. There was some kind of magic gone wrong.
I know that, Lowlander. I'm talking about the Lady of the Skies. Do you not know her? Can't you see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
Interesting how widely Ferelden beliefs diverge.
Call me Ferelden again, Elf, and see how far you get.
Farewell, then.
Watch the water.
You gotta open this rift to close it? Let's go. Oh, it's nice to know this guy's on our side. So far, I haven't been having, like, I don't know why those first two undead were so high level. So what I'm seeing
here? That would make me feel a lot better about being here.
Thanks. You can mend the gaps in the air. Pretty great, huh? Maybe you do have a god's favor.
Yep.
Quite a smell.
Ugh, they're all slimy.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Oh. And those, that one's high level. Over here. I wonder if it's because they're in the water? Let's go over here, so let's just get this. You draw them out. Look out, look out. here. This. Particular Balefire's runes are completely impenetrable, but staring at them brings about the mental image of some kind of plant. Impression of it. Some impression is somehow important, then it fades. Oh, hello. I ain't going in there. Uh-oh. Did exactly what I didn't want to do. No, we're running.
There must be something here.
Alright, you done? Come on, guys. Let's get out of here. There's another one up there. Bolus, you're up. Come on now. Let's go. Go. Bolus.
Good work. We have a path free of corpses back to the shore.
Can't wait to use it.
Wait. Check out where we are. Oh, we gotta do this. Runes evoke for a moment and a sudden overpowered feeling of smug and vengeful triumph, as though a difficult problem has been solved. There is the image of a bottled elixir, then it fades. A cipher written in the last pages of apostate Witcher's journal corresponds to the Balefire writing found in the Fallow Mire. Deciphered messages are notes that, when taken together, form instructions on how to concoct a particularly dangerous poison. Interesting. Now, let me just check. Yes, we can travel. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to this camp, regroup, restock, so we're ready to go. In the next part of Dragon Age Inquisition, we're going to check out the Avar outpost and see what their problem is with the Herald of Andraste. If y'all have been enjoying this part or the series so far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.